Get them done as soon as possible.
Good advice. Love it or hate it, tax day is upon us. Tomorrow is the final day to get your 2023 tax returns in on time.
Whether you're getting money back or paying up, it's important to try and get them in on time. Fox 43's Logan Perone joining us now with what you need to know before you file your paperwork.
Yeah, guys, look, people have at least tomorrow. They have tomorrow to get those taxes in. They have until the clock strikes midnight to either submit a tax return or submit an extension. Now, we asked tax experts about what people should be aware of and how you can best be prepared in the future. Time is ticking to file your taxes.
Nothing like a deadline to make you work a little faster, right?
Tomorrow is the last day to get them to the IRS on time, leaving preparers like Mike Hanscom hard at work. He says people who can't meet the deadline can request more time with the IRS.
With the extension, that's 6 months. So everybody that files an extension has until October 15th, basically, to get their personal taxes done.
Sabrina Bowman with Liberty Tax Services in York says people can avoid that headache next year by getting ahead of their finances.
Take a look at the W-4 that they have with their company, with their employer. Make sure that their withholdings are correct.
That includes knowing what credits and breaks you qualify for.
That's something I think needs to be better explained when people are presented those opportunities, because if you keep track of it, you can take care of it.
And while that all may seem easier said than done,
there's no reason to panic. Just get it taken care of.
Now, if you owe money and file past the deadline without an extension, the late penalty is 0.5% of the taxes you're required to pay. Now, according to the IRS, you won't have to pay that penalty if you can show reasonable cause for failing to pay on time.
Now, what about the people who filed a long time ago? What if they made an error? What do they do?
Okay, so if you have an error, you can actually get an amended return submitted. Now, Hanscom says that people, they file those all the time. However, if that amended return gets submitted, again, past tomorrow's deadline at midnight, you could still be facing those late fees.
And Logan, if folks file for an extension, which plenty of people do, they still have to pay some money in if they owe somebody, correct?
Yes, they do have to pay that money. Now, if you believe that you did file those taxes and you have to file an extension, you are required to pay what you believe you owe. The final amount will be determined when the tax return is filed at the end of the extension. Guys, that's in October.
All right, Evan and I have one last question for you. Have you filed your taxes?
Okay, so long story short, filed federal and state. And then Evan here today said, you got to go file local. I said, what is that? So York Adams Tax Bureau, you got your money. Don't come asking for it.
I'm here providing guidance to all the young people when it comes to taxes.
Thank you, Evan.
All right, Logan, thanks so much.